We got us a team one with the BD over for the Demon Hunter. We got Kreisbad making a big return. Look at the Demon Hunter. We got us a Fractal on the team. Blocks as well as Talrion. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, that's sad. The Night Owl, the customization, it looks so good. It looks like a battle-hardened veteran. Oh my god, it looks sick. I'm sorry, man. I'm fanboying over Talrion. That boy, dude, watching him play his arms. That man, dude, captured my heart playing Arms Warrior all of SL. It was just playing all the meme builds and making them work. My god. Yasuo gonna be up first. Over for the team 2. That's a good WoD set, man. Out of all the things WoD did, the first season elite sets were spectacular. They were so good. Leap by Dalaran, quick storm bolt onto Yasuo. He's gonna go for Trinket Mortal Coil, forcing the Trinket out of the Warrior too. It's gonna go for big damage. Yasuo with a big, oh, he does get himself the premonition with a quick juke interrupt. Got himself faster casting, playing that affliction, not destruction, not demonology like it normally is. Trying to see if we can load up Talrion full of dots. Big drain. Talrion maybe in a bit of trouble. Does go for maybe a commanding shot. May have to play it super carefully. Definitely needs to get himself an interrupt. Trying not to get an interrupt juke by Yasuo. And it's going to be a Warlock Hellstone. I think actually ramping up fully with dots. Yasuo right now with the drain, but it's going to be Talrion trying to see if he can crack right through him. Big Colossus Smash. Trying to go for a reflect in case there's a Mortal Coil waiting for him. Yasuo better be extra careful. Trying to go for a drain versus Talrion is going to go for a drain soul, drain life. Big Blaze Storm by the word. Chopping away for the Warlock. As Dalaran takes a lot of the dot damage, but still keeps on trucking, charging back over to Yasuo. Mortal Coil sending him out, but it's going to be, I think, a shortest Mortal Coil ever. Big executes right now by the Warrior. Oh, taking him out. Talrion fully loaded up with dots, trying to see if he can recover him. Is Yasha going to take him out from Yasuo to Yasha? Going to be charged by Talrion. Reflect, ready for Yasha, expecting that Hodge. Maybe has a Blaze Storm to follow, just to keep himself afloat. Storm Bolt into Yasha, backing up away, seeing that shield. He doesn't want to fight it. Big defensive stance, just trying to see if he can tank it up a little bit as Yasha standing in there, running in, leaping in, disarm before the Paladin can really have himself a go. Talrion maybe has a Blaze Storm blind. Talrion does not have a trinket. Could be potentially mad damage out of the Paladin right now, though. Definitely needs to go defensive. Talrion trying to go for recovery. Hodge to follow. Can't break out of it. Gonna be a big execution sentence waiting for him. Does barely survive it. Definitely needs as much healing as possible. Parry, Battle Shout, with the Battle Master's Trinket. Everything is getting used there, from Rallying Cry, everything just to keep himself alive. Definitely needs some kind of a heal. Reflect in case Yasuo has a Hodge to follow, but he wouldn't have one. Warbreaker, this is where Talrion goes in aggressive. Definitely needs to get as much damage out as he can. Storm Bolt onto Yasuo. Does he have the damage? Big Blade to follow onto Yasuo, though. Potentially could be big with the Blade Storm right after. Maybe execute. Does he have a way to break through his shield? He does not, but does go for Impending Victory. Impending Victory can actually apparently heal you through a bubble. I had no idea Impending Victory can heal you through the bubble. But if Shadowlands can stay away, second win, giving him a bit of a comeback, giving him a second chance. Battle stance is getting used in order to get aggressive here. Charging out, reflect. Yasha, I think, was able to reflect a judgment back at himself. Banner down, but does Yasha take down the banner? Because that's got to keep his CC out of the control. Oh, mad damage. What was that? Oh, Talrion. What was that big slam he just did? What was that? This man, what'd you do? Oh my god, this man is empowered by the earth itself. Mogdem gonna be up next. Big spear on spear. That's gonna be mad damage on Talrion. Having to maybe have met his match. Trying to see if he can leap away from Mogdem, but Mogdem charging back out at him. From one gladiator warrior to the next, man. Talrion trying to see if he can survive, but Mogdem is there with a big chopper. My goodness, Talrion was blasted with a team. But an Arms Warrior, chopping through a team shut down by another Arms Warrior. The amount of damage this class can do is absolutely spectacular. Now, Mogdem, I am actually surprised by that. I know, like, it's like he's just trying to assert his dominance. That is a reflective poly. You're a big sheep. How did that work out? But Mogdem is able to at least avoid Fractal. I don't really appreciate the banner on my boy like that. I don't think he deserved it. He's way too kind and so honorable to get that. I think Mogdem is just trying to assert the dominance. Maybe strike the fear into the team one. Maybe it's part of that, like, part of the flexing strategy. Just be like, you know what? Slammed him down. That was your champion. If I can take him down, I'd take all of you down. Big charges for Mogdem. Not letting Fractal escape. Nova to follow. Maybe reflect. Stormbolt. Does he have a way to recruit? He has kind of reached him. He did get an auto attack in there some way, somehow. Try to see if he can stay on the mage as best as possible. Potentially, maybe no trinket for Mogdem for a while, actually. Fractal does get him so a big go. Mogdem, does he have any defenses? Fear, trying to see if he can disrupt a lot of this damage. Went for it for an interrupt, but it's not going to be able to make anything happen out of it. The big damage on the Fractal, the big execute right after. Oh, slammed him down before the man could go for an ice block. My god, Mogdem got a lot of damage behind him. Lots of burst. Where's going to be BD up next? I don't know if you can beat a Demon Hunter, though. I would be very, very surprised if you do. If you do, though, hell yeah. If you don't, I don't know if Arms Wars can beat a Demon Hunter. They just seem way too good. Big Cleave, Mogdem got himself parry. Blade Dance is still going to be able to hit you either way, though. Imprison onto Mogdem could maybe Zerker Rage out of it with a Fear. Could definitely Zerker Rage out of that one in case he needs to. Is going to just waddle out of it. Blades are getting sent in. His glaives are going to be able to rip bleeds into Mogdem. Try to see if he can spear BD, but it's going to be able to wood it entirely. I-beam into Mogdem. Try to see if he can waddle over to BD. Does he go for a big defensive here? He definitely does go for a rallying cry, but the man may be in a bit of trouble of what he could really do. Try to see if he can Stormbolt BD. Does himself reflect. Maybe he could reflect a stump back in BD, but the man just got carves and cleaves back to back. Oh no, he did not just do that. He did not just play the banner on him. I guess BM calls for BM, doesn't it? Kiosk going to be up next versus BD. He's going to hit him with a stun. BD does not have a stun anymore. He does have darkness. He does have immunity. Mad damage out of the Hunter. Scatter to follow. Just trying to see if he can deny BD that kind of a heal. But the man picking up immunity, picking up the soul, and trying to see if he can escape with it. Stun on Kiosk. Actually, Imprison on Kiosk and maybe a Fear to follow. He usually changes those right after each other. Gonna be a trick out of the Casca out of that fracture. As BD just gonna see if he can bail or charge with Roach Casca, but it's gonna back up out of there. Bailing with eventual treat is gonna give himself immunity to the CC and heavily reduces damage taken. BD needs himself a demon summon. Wobbler is up. Kioska trying to be very, very, very careful when he wants to go offensive versus him. Does go for Feign Death, trying to avoid the hunt damage, but the dot from the hunt is still gonna do a lot either way though. So BD maybe can still get a little bit of healing off of it. Any kind of damage he does to Kioska while the hunt debuff is on him is going to give him a lot of survivability. Kioska hit with a stun. Does he have any outs? I think that I-beam is just going to cleave right through you. Not much you can really do about it. With Jesus going to be the last one left over for the Team 2. Can he surpass the Demon Hunter, or is this going to be the end of Team 2? All consumed by the Demon Hunting class. As BD tried to see if he can back up out of there. Has darkness, so you could use that. Imprison onto Jesus, maybe with a Fear. Does go for the sigil. Is that sigil going to be enough? They're going to be Legendborn out of Jesus. BD does get a demon spawning in. Definitely needs to slay it. I-beam is going to be a trick and just to pick up the demonic soul. Definitely needs I-beam in order to get himself metamorphosis. Next time he gets himself a demon stunned out of his darkness. I think Jesus is just going to try to see if he can take him down. Oh, just not letting him play at all. Well done. He needed to grip him out of the darkness, lock him down, let the Pez just kind of claw at him. Wall immediately by the Feral Druid as a grippy hand comes out for Jesus. Brox, I think, is just trying to get the bleeds on Jesus. The physical damage, you can't fight right through it. Jesus is great against magic damage, but that physical from Feral, not much you can do. Especially when you just used a lot of it cooldowns versus the Death Knight. Talrion does get 2 kills. BD going back in, still being a Demon Hunter menace to the arena. Let's get ourselves another going, boys, yeah? Uno más, uno más.